Hello, lovely ladies. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, I'm Tonya, the self-care maven, founder of this channel and the blog Freedom at the Crossroads and the Undomesticated Woman podcast. Make sure you check both of these wonderful sites out and communities. But today, yes, I just wanted to give an update. Another video will be dropping later this week where we go more into detail about the various realms and areas that interlock when it comes to self-care. I'm a women's self-care and health coach for Black women over 40, helping women look better, feel better without the pressure of other people's expectations and getting off that altar of expectations. Take off that superwoman cape. It is not serving us, and it hasn't been serving us for decades, for generations. And so I'm here to help Black women get undomesticated, to reclaim their health, their fitness, their lives, their total whole selves. And that's what we do on this channel. That's what I talk about on this channel. And it's been a moment since I dropped a video. I have previous videos that have already been recorded, but I didn't want to release any up until this point because there are some other things going on. I'm going to share my plans with you, my travel plans with you, as well as another dimension of self-care that I myself am embarking on and exploring. And so I wanted to share that with intention and give you some encouragement about ways that you can expand your self-care, especially if you're working in a toxic work environment. Living in the US of A, North America, period, can be very stressful, is very stressful, especially for women of color, in particular Black women. And so we en masse, I'm sure if you've been following on social media, you've been following a number of the discussions of Black women exploring other areas, exploring other parts of the world, traveling, adding that to their self-care toolkit. So I'm going to talk about, in the next video, I'll be talking more about that. Also, what it means to self-care in the non-social media way, especially when it comes to things around finances, personal safety. And there's a lot of things that are not explored when we typically talk about self-care, or rather when it's talked about in the mainstream media spaces. Again, like I said, Black women in particular need to expand our self-care toolkit and what that means for us in this modern area, in 2024, in this modern era, because we know that anti-Blackness is global. So is white supremacy, so is patriarchy, the father of all of this ish. And so we have to navigate that. Again, things are not going to improve for women anyway in the immediate future. And I hate to be a Debbie Downer when it comes to that, but let us keep it real. We have survived this long as women in a collective, and particularly as a collective of Black women, because we understand that reality. Now, that doesn't mean that we can't be doing our part to effect change and make things better for the next generation of women, but we understand we have to also live in the here and now, and that means having the right strategies and protections and navigation skills to deal with that, and not just survive. We've been in survival mode way too long. It's time for us to thrive as a collective, and to do that, there are things we need to have in place in order to affect that kind of change that we want. So, Self-Care Maven here, and I'll be dropping another video later this week where I go in depth and go in a little bit, definitely a lot more, not just a little bit, but a lot more, talking about this, because I will be including examples, regarding this from my own life and my own plans that I'm sort of keeping on the DL, but I'm also wanting to share aspects of that with you, so that you too can begin to put these kind of things in place in your life. So this is Tony, the Self-Care Maven, out. Follow me on IG as the Tonya the Self-Care Maven, or look for me as The Undomesticated Woman on the Undomesticated Podcast. There is a link in my bio on my channel here, so make sure you connect with me on all of those social channels to find out what I'm doing, to connect with me and to form community, because definitely we're going to be going hard on this as we lead up to the next season. We're currently in summer, early summer. I still call it early summer for some reason, but we're moving into that. So I wanted to share that with you and get you ready and excited for change. So until next time.